For a change, the sun's come out today. I think it's only out for a day. Tomorrow it's back to rain showers and cloud. Bit of a breeze blowing today, so there will be a bit of an audio problem, I'm afraid. But this is, I think it's that guy in that nice house down there, big house with an excellent view of the beach. I think he's planted, I don't know what you call them, vines. He's planted grapes or vines there, something. It's you'd be interested to see in this climate what happens. There's a camellia bush, and looks like the buds are about to come into flower. Yeah, it's well, still a week to go before the end of January, or nearly a week. Now, just before they reach the village of Janvia, down there, I'm going to turn off left and begin quite a long climb here. Well, not a long climb, but it's got the Ardidwi way posted there on the signpost. So this is about a good 300 to 400 foot ascent now to the high point on this walk. I may have climbed about 50 feet so far. A nice suburban street, or not suburban, but semi-rural street here. And okay, so I'm all coated up on this walk, and you probably see me there, right? Yeah, quite well coated up, because with a chilly breeze and temperatures in the low 40s, the farm vehicle just passed, so I had to stand to one side. Okay, the incline's eased off a bit now. It's a gradual ascent now up to the high point, and there's the washing hanging out to dry. I don't know how effective it is when the temperatures are well, pretty chilly really. And down there is Shell Island. There's the Welsh Government's 20-mile-an-hour speed limit sign, posted now all over Wales. Continuing on the gradual ascent here. Looking back to Shell Island and Pensarn Harbour. It's a bit hazy today, although the sun's shining brightly. It's all right. I can't complain after the weather we've had the last most of the winter so far. And I'm just coming up here to, I think, yeah, must be the most impressive looking gateposts in this area. Foot up, yeah. Over there's the Runrock Mountains. Now over here, in this field to the left, the remains have never been excavated or just left untouched as they are. The remains of prehistoric hut circles, I think. Oops, something's coming. Remains of prehistoric hut circles. I went through the field once. I got it on a previous video. It's well, of course, this whole area is absolutely splattered with remains of prehistoric man, the settlements, and well, standing stones, stone circles, and hut circles galore everywhere. Yeah, there's the red oaks. So it's a prehistoric landscape, and this lane, tarmac lane I'm walking on right now, I think in prehistoric times was an actual track. It's they crossed the high ground. They didn't go along the coast to get from A to B in those days. Yes, yeah, that looks like a good example there of what was an ancient settlement at one time, hillside settlement. Yeah. This lane now to some extent levels out, so it's easy walking, and then downhill towards Harlech itself. This what you get in these rural areas in Wales, and well, in England as well, just these isolated, chapels in the case of Wales. Which is where I'm going, and in case, well, no, there's anyone around to apply the defibrillator in case I have a problem. Have I got it telescopic? Yeah, right. Okay, there's the defibrillator. Yeah. I don't know how often it's been used. Yeah, okay, it's got this sign now, somewhat leaning over to one side. Yeah, cycle route. There they are, did we section of it. Yeah. So it's well, it's a bit of uphill work. You do see the occasional cyclist up here. All right, so continue on the walk. Okay, descending down from the high point, which is about 650 feet above sea level. That tree there, you see it leaning over to the side. That's because of the prevailing winds. Okay, so yeah, it's a nice day to go out walking though. It's with the sun shining. It's well, it makes a change to see the sun shining. There is Lower Harlech, where half the population lives, and the other half lives in the Upper Harlech. There's, to pick it out, trying to keep a balance here on the top of a stone wall. Harlech Castle. Yeah, that's the main attraction, of course, of Harlech, is the castle. Okay, continuing down. It's nice to see the sun shining. A nice day. And that's where I descended down there. Quite a steep descent, but no problem. Easier descending, of course, on the tarmac lane than going uphill. Okay, we're entering the metropolis of Harlech, and up ahead there's quite a steep section going down to the crossroads. Apparently not quite as steep as another street, which I'll mention a little bit in a few minutes' time. Well, the famous Harlech Castle comes into view. Very nice here. Okay, there's the crossroads, and that always catches my eye, that line of terrace cottages there. They have a good view of Harlech Castle, just over there. Well, the top of it anyway. Used to be a pub there called the Red Lion. Now it's now called Harlech House. So I don't know what. Yeah, still a pub, the Lion Inn, but it doesn't look. Yeah, it doesn't look too busy right now. It looks like it's closed. It closed for some time. Now across the road there is the Harlech kind of like general store. Seasons and Greetings. They don't sell groceries, but pretty well anything else. Yeah, pretty handy store that. Seasons and Greetings. And there it is, the steepest street in the world. The shop at the top. And 40% grade down there, a bit further down. Yeah. And this is where all the action is in Harlech, the crossroads. And there across the road is Harlech Grocers. In the years I've been here, there's been several businesses on that corner, and none of them have lasted all that long. We'll see how long. Well, I wish them the best of luck, of course, but see how long they last. They've got a heck of a lot of stuff in here for a small, and I take back what I just said. There's, they do sell a few groceries here. Yeah. Yeah, like these general stores you see in these old Hollywood movies out of the Wild West. Just about everything's here. Yeah. A section I'll show in here. Another back room. Yeah, it's interesting here, really. How the heck you can find anything though is something else. There's so much stuff here, all crammed into a small space. To the right here, some typical old buildings from the old Harlech. Of course, Harlech back in the Middle Ages apparently there's no real old houses in Harlech because apparently there was a big fire back in the late Middle Ages which completely burned the town from one end to the other. I think that used to be a stable yard across there, I think. Leave the main road here, or the high street, and go up. And there is the churchyard of the Harlech Church. About to come into the Harlech Park now, once the grounds of a large house. Well, there's the roof anyway of Harlech Church right there. We're coming into Harlech Church, and what I like about this Harlech Park rather, what I like about this little park is they still got some of these mature trees. They've chopped one or two down, as you can see. There's a stump there. I don't know if that was maybe too close together. It's a nice little park, hidden out of the way at the back of Harlech there, or the back of the main street. There's a clump of bamboos here. Another nice tree there. They say once the grounds of a large house, so the owner of that large house probably planted the original trees. I'm afraid that little pond there needs a bit of work, but funds are short. The park was just over there, and there's the castle again. So I'll leave the tarmac lane now and do a little bit of footpath walk up towards the high end of Harlech. I've walked through that bit of woodland you see up there. Why here? I think it's the 26th of January today. Do I hear a blackbird come out its spring song? Far too early, I'm afraid. The sunshine. Yeah. I like it. I like the sound of it. That's the sound of spring, the classical sound of spring, the English spring. Up there somewhere. Corrections required. The sound of a Welsh spring, not a Cymru spring, not as well as an English spring, of course. Yeah, alright, so continue on this woodland footpath. Came out today. It has something of the spring about it, a spring day, but of course it's far too early, and yeah. I'm leaving the woodland now, so those trees there that you see will be leafless for another 3 months, so yeah, spring's still some distance away. That's a new housing estate there, Plasmauer. Kind of like, well, I presume, I don't know how long they'll last, compared with, say, traditional Welsh cottages, stone-built Welsh cottages. Ending this walk here, there's the woodland back there, and quite a nice footpath going through it. So I'm ending the walk here, so thanks for watching if you made it this far. There's the house there, I think it's called Pembury. It's kind of like the big house in the neighbourhood. Anyway, end of video. Cheers. Up, someone in the doorway watching me taking a photograph of him.